We're playing Hades. Deal with it. It's the PC version. We haven't played the PC version yet. In the launcher, use Vulkan, not DirectX. How do I do that? When I use default, the lag was terrible. You see it when you press play? Oh, it didn't give me an option, Tim. It didn't give me an option for launcher. We're just gonna see. And if it's bad, then I will fix it. What is hell mode? For those unafraid of death and other difficult matters, the pact of punishment will make your life harder right away. Haha, no. You have to do that with Baldur's Gate 3. The only option... The option only comes up through the EXE. Oh, maybe. All right, let's see how it runs, and if it's bad, then I'll mess with it.
Tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
I mean, I think we'll know pretty quick if we're having lag.
Goodbye, Father.
Was it just enemies lagging, or...
To hell with this place.
What'd it look like, Tim? So far, so good. Also, it's been a minute since I've played Hades, so I might be a little rusty. And we're just starting out, so we have no upgrades.
I'm leaving. Try and stop me.
Usually in combat. Gotta remember to use my cast.
There she is. It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin. Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
Divine Dash.
I know you can't hear me all the way where you are, goddess. But thank you.
Hell yeah. I miss Athena too. I expect you to defeat Hades on the first try with no boons. Wow, Splinter.
Over here.
You may be a little disappointed.
They're gone. Wonder where I can use this.
Okay. Hard for me to trust these gods after God of War. Are we talking old God of War or new God of War?
You're gone. Let's deal some death. The cries of battle.
Well, they're all dead in the new ones.
This one was bound to show up, I guess. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
You've got quite the fighting spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
What do I want? Guess we'll do
Kill or be
slicing
killed.
shot. The new ones are Norse gods because he killed all the Greek ones.
They're armored. The underworld's power.
I don't think I have any vases yet because I think you have to unlock the vases for gold. Yeah, I thought so.
Not yet.
Come here, cast.
A palm of power.
Divine dash.
They must have lots of these upon Olympus.
Gotta pay cash money to be able to smash shit. Eat it. Hey,
That's what you get.
don't hide over there in the corner.
Look what I found.
Voila. Ooh, mini boss. Okay. Dionysus. Always wondered about Hades. Is it a good game? It is.
Uh-oh.
Ooh. Okay, there's one.
That's what you get. That was revelry? People having a good time? Well, sure then. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I'll accept this message.
Hey there, Zag man, how's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
If your health is low after encounters, restore to the threshold. We can do that.
Leave it to the god of wine to liven things up around here. Numbskulls.
Numbskulls. Numbskulls and witches. Eat it.
Each exit has its own reward.
It's not gonna tell me which encounter we're on? Maybe not at the first one. Let's go see my boy Charon.
I think I hear the river. Charon's shop.
Hey, bro. Yeah, I know.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and hey, what's that you got? Some sort of wares for sale? And I'll just have a look around.
The infernal wares of the Stygian boatman Charon lie sprawled about. Available for sale to whomever would be willing to quench the boatman's great thirst for riches.
That would be me.
That would be me. Darkness.
I'll take it.
Hell yeah, I'll take it. We need it. Melium? Ha! Trap kill.
You're gone.
I don't remember if I got armored enemies this early before. I'm not sure.
Coin from the dead. Which path?
Hmm. Which button? Maybe I really can't see. I was gonna look and see how many keys I have. I think I have 2. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I'm in chamber 11. 2 keys. 45 darkness. I'm gonna go more darkness, I think. There's my cast.
They absorb
Have that.
my blow.
Crushed. All right, let's go, Charon.
Charon's shop.
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
All right, let's grab the boon.
Cheers, mate.
Attack inflicts doom. Do that. Okay. We don't need the Happy Meal, so we're gonna skip that. But we are at the first boss. Let's go.
Well, this is awkward.
Halt, Zagreus. Not one step further.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
Well,
I'll have to go with the painful way.
A man after my own heart.
here we go.
Beg me for mercy, fool.
Good.
Oof. Owie.
You little fool.
Damn it. I'm home.
Home sweet home.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
Some of us more than others.
Back already.
You've returned. The House of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the Underworld's king, is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
You know I can hear you, old man.
Good to see you, lad, despite the circumstances. Remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles. There's a good boy.
Pet the puppy.
It's merely Fate's concern for you.
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the Underworld Prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go. See for yourself.
I have news for you, butt chin.
You have come home. Do not despair, child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
I did get him.
I believe it, Nix. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
Yeah, everyone
Then
was
go.
over there thirsting for Meg, and Nico's like, Nix.
Hey, room. I'm back.
All right, let's reflect in the
Night and
mirror.
darkness guide me.
55. Well, I want that first Death Defiance. And I want an additional dash. That's what I'm looking for. So, that's what
Think
we'll
that
do
should
for
do
now.
it.
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad, is it? I'm wide awake. Okay.
Oh yeah, the keys are also used for weapons.
Nothing here yet. There we go. Coronacht, the Heartseeker. Let's deal some death.
Psst, over here.
What the? I can...
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
If you insist.
Ow, nice. Taking it a shot?
Shoot him right in the butt.
Whoops.
Bet I got you pretty good.
See ya, Skelly. All right, we'll take the bow.
Time to go.
What was your favorite weapon?
Is that...
I'm trying to remember. I mean, I ended up liking most of them. The fists are really good. I liked the bow a lot. I think my least favorite was probably the spear, maybe the gun. It also really depends on the setup. Like, it depends on what upgrades you get, what boons you get. I don't remember what my best weapon was, but I do remember enjoying the fists and the bow. But then they also have different versions of them. And like I said, I haven't played in a while. The most recent one I played was Hades 2, which the weapons are all pretty much different. So it's been a minute.
Is this really him? Okay. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
Lord Uncle Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whenever.
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
Good thing I'm not dead.
You like the Nemesis sword? Fists were definitely my fave, especially the later aspects. Oh yeah, this is the good game we were going to play, Rainy. Think I liked the aspect of Eros bow, but not sure. It's been a while. Yeah, I can't remember them specifically. I'd have to go back and look at my save file on the PS5. Eat it! This has been on your wish list for ages. Oh, definitely recommend it, Rainy.
Witches.
It's very good.
Come get shot.
You know, I wonder if the hammer doesn't appear in the first route, in your first run.
All right.
Did you happen to know, my kin, that you have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest? You have, for I am keeping count, and I am most impressed.
That seems like a lot, considering... Can you count, Ares? I don't know if I would agree with that. We just started. Attack, special, and cast deal more damage. Five stars, Rainy. It's a great game. It is a great game. Ooh. I mean... 37 darkness. I want to go key then. Your multiplier was high. I don't know. I think you just can't count.
Hackathonic key.
Let's go see Artemis since we have the bow. Should get Hades 2 when I can. Hades 2 is also very good. I don't know if you were here when we streamed that, Crab. I streamed a little bit, but I played a shit ton of it. Like, before a lot of the character portraits were even finalized, they were like all sketchy, which is pretty cool.
Divine arrow.
Haven't seen anything about it. It is good. I like it a lot. I did manage to beat the boss, or at least one of the bosses, and he sucks.
There's only one heavenly archer I know of. Well, several, really. Anyway, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
I heard about you. Look, I'm not like all the others on Olympus. The power of the hunt helps keep me company, so maybe it'll help you too.
Any damage you deal has a chance to be critical. We'll do that.
The power of the hunt sounds like good company to keep.
Gems. Oh, we're getting a mini boss either way. I don't think we're really going to have much use for gems early on from what I remember. So I think I'm going to go for the key. Hey, Artemis. Artemis is like less shy in 2, which is very cute. When it's fully released, will you stream it again? Possibly, Game Freak. If there's interest. I burned out a little bit on it because I was like... I was trying to do a lot of content for it and then was like... I don't know. I just got really burned out and then was like unhappy with it. So, not the game, with like what I was making. So, Maybe by the time it comes out, I'll be up for playing it again. I would probably end up starting over, though. I don't know if I would want to, like... continue my save, or... Oh, I'm glad you like them, Game Freak. I was pretty proud that we got to Meg without taking any damage, with no upgrades.
This can unlock something back home.
Double keys. I forgot you got 2. In like a mini boss situation. It's good to realize when to take a break. Yeah.
Next. Skullomats.
The problem... So, like, the problem is that I was trying to do kind of, like, guide content, but, like, you have to be so fucking fast for YouTube, and it becomes this, like, competitive race, and I just was like, okay, like, I don't really want to play this game, you know what I mean?
A centaur heart.
Like, I do enjoy making guides and helping people, but I don't like it when it's this kind of competitive thing. I don't know. Because then it just feels like by the time... First of all, it feels like if you don't have a team of people who are, like, getting things out so fast, like, you have one person playing the game, another person, like, editing, someone else doing the voiceover, all that stuff. Like, if you don't have that, you're kind of fucked anyway to try to compete, and then, like, by the time you get anything out, it's already out. You know what I mean? And, like, I tried it for a while because I was trying some different content because I was kind of messing around with different stuff on YouTube. And I was just like, this just doesn't... It doesn't really work. I feel like if I'm going to make a guide, I need to not feel pressured to have to do it. But to just be kind of, like, more just as I feel like it, if that makes sense. Because I was going hard on the Hades 2 content because it was new at the time. But everybody else was too. And then it was just... It wasn't really fun. It felt more stressful than anything. And it felt like I wasn't really adding a lot to what was out there. So I didn't like that either. So yeah, I don't know. Having to fight people to be the first with a video is rough. Yeah, and it's like takes a lot of the joy out of it. And that is something that I got sick of too, even in Let's Plays or streaming, where it's like, oh, I need to play this because it just came out, and if I don't do it right away, then the hype is gone, and, you know, all that stuff. And I don't really do that anymore. Like, the game, if I play a game right when it comes out, I just want to. Like, it's not because it's something that I feel I have to, and it's not because I feel like I need to play it right away, you know, because of it being new and people searching for it and stuff on Twitch. I just don't really do that anymore. I have done that in the past. It's not really fun for me. Some people can do it. Some people can kind of play the game, and that's great. I mean, it can be very successful, especially if you hit it right. Plenty of people have had a lot of success doing that. I just don't really like it. So, you know, it's not fun. Especially when it's like your friends are also doing it too. Like,
Let's see what's in here.
If you and your friends are doing the same game and then, like, I don't know. It's weird for then viewers to have to, like, decide which of you to watch if they can only have so much time, and, like, it can get, like, kind of competitive in that way too, and I don't like it. Restore health. We'll just do that. Because we need... Well, we could use some health. It does. You should enjoy the game, not just experience the game. Yeah, I agree, Game Tier. I do things a lot differently than I used to, and I'm still kind of deciding, like, that kind of stuff, or, like, working through it mentally, how I feel about it. Just, like, quote-unquote content creation, which I also kind of want to get away from calling it that. Because content feels like this garbled, like, catch-all for anything that you make. And then it feels not unique, and then everything's getting lumped in together, and it's not the same. Like an article, a written article is not the same as a video, which is not the same as a TikTok, which is, you know what I mean? And not even just the medium, but like how it's the thing itself. Like a gameplay clip TikTok is very different from a story time TikTok, for example. And calling everything content sort of devalues it in a weird way. And I just say it out of habit because that's what everyone says. But, like, I know I need to find a better way to talk about it, I guess. Yeah, it's become a terrible word. There's a game called Cuisinier with slightly similar combat, but it's not roguelike and doesn't have the boons. Half the game is managing a restaurant. Oh, I've heard of that, Crab.
Tombstone. Just great.
Just great. I don't know. I'm like at this weird place where I'm trying to figure out what I even like when it comes to things I want to make, instead of being so worried about algorithms and like playing that whole game and like pleasing everyone, which is just impossible, especially for somebody that does variety.
Crystal, then.
I know that there's going to be some people that only watch for Fire Emblem. There's going to be people that only watch for Pokemon. There's going to be people that only watch, like, for Astro Bot even, maybe. And it's like, you just kind of have to accept that if you're going to do variety content. But, yeah, I'm kind of trying to figure out, like, what I consider interesting or art and, like, what I want to do just for myself, instead of focusing so much on everything around me. Because I think that, and the weird thing is, I think that people respond better anyway when, like, I don't know, when we just have weird talks at the beginning of stream. It seems like a lot of times people are into that, and we're talking about, like, whatever, who knows? We jump from all kinds of topics, and I'm sure there are some people that are like, oh, just get to the game, like, I don't want to talk or whatever, but there's other people that are like super into that. So, you know.
Damned lost souls with nowhere left to turn congregate in deepest Tartarus, where they fuse together with the earth itself into odious forms which defy description.
They basically turn into big crystals.
The term influencer is gross too. It is, but it also is apt. I'm feeling pretty influenced to play Hades 2 right now. People who only watch for Twitchmas are sick. Crap. With my videos, I just roll with whatever I want to do, but I'm also not trying to have a career with it. Yeah, it's like, it's just one of those necessary evils, but I'm trying to be like less anal about it, because I do get a lot of support on Twitch, and I'm incredibly grateful for that. Like, I'm in a very good position for a lot of reasons. I mean, I also have a partner who has a more stable form of income, so I'm not somebody that also like has to play the game the way some other people do. But at the same time, I still feel that pressure a lot of the time. And you sort of get into this headspace where you're like, well, if I'm not doing that, if I'm not catering to that, then I'm screwing myself over, or I'm being stupid, I'm not taking advantage, or, you know, doing what you're supposed to do, blah, blah, blah. That kind of thing. So it can, like, get in your head. So I'm trying to, like, not do that as much. Go from serious stuff to smutty books. Chat, we're only talking about smutty books. Yeah, I think, like, if you do have I don't want to say, like, a normal job, but if you have a job that is not dependent upon, you know, social media or how big your social media is, I think it is a bit easier to create things that you're just into, that you just like for yourself, because you don't have as much of that pressure. But a lot of people who do rely on, you know, any form of social media for their income, and not even just gaming, like even people who are freelance, like writers, articles, stuff like that, like even they have to focus on that. Even authors who are trying to get their books published are now being asked how big of a following they have, which is like so crazy, because it's like, you want to be a writer, like you don't necessarily want to be a brand. And that's what everyone's being pushed to do. Everyone's being kind of pushed to create content about what they're making. And I think that's especially wild for authors, because a lot of authors want to be anonymous, or they want to be like not as known or as public. And they have to like have a following and try to get people interested in their work before it's even fully written, and before they have an agent or anything like that. Like, it just, I don't know. That sounds awful to me, to try to be writing and then promoting yourself at the same time on like fucking TikTok. That just seems, ugh. You wish your job was boring. Oh. I went to scroll the chat. I can't. Only smutty books now. Stuffs all the deep personal stuff back inside. Lacious. Chat, spare me a thought for me and my boring normal job. Normal job losers. I didn't say you were losers. Jeez. You're very responsible. I'm very happy that Eco has a normal job. I think that's very true. That's the argument I have with my books. Love making them, hate marketing them. It sucks, dude. Marketing fucking sucks. Having to sell yourself sucks. And then, like, it feels so personal, you know, to have to try to be like, hey, buy my book. But in order to buy my book, you have to like me as a person. And, like, that's rough. But I read that everyone is supposed to be an entrepreneur. I mean, some authors want to be able to work their part-time jobs in peace, right?
Olympus, I accept this message.
Oh, epic. Special stronger with a 20% chance to deal crit damage. Sure. Let's do that. Listen here, little skelly.
Heads up.
Hey, you fuck. Stop it. Oh boy. Oh, I can't wait till I get that dash upgrade. That's what I'm going for next.
Mine.
We used to not know what authors look like. Now they have to be hot and be on TikTok. Well, that's the other thing, because as soon as you tie it to your brand or your face, then you have to consider all the things that come with that, which means that people who are more attractive are going to be more, well, pushed by the algorithm, but also like people are going to respond to people who are attractive. Or if you're white, like, also a lot of times authors have an easier time if they're white, if they're men. Like, it just adds a whole other layer of like, I don't know if gatekeeping is the right word. It just kind of adds this layer that wasn't there before. Because before, yeah, you're right. You didn't know what authors looked like. It didn't really matter if they were hot or not. It didn't matter so much. Like, I mean, if you were a woman, you could go by a normal name, or not normal, a neutral name. I mean, that's what J.K. Rowling did because, and I mean, she has all sorts of issues, and that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just talking about her name. She went by J.K. Rowling because she was writing a story about a boy, and it was like, oh, well, like, little boys may not read this because it's written by a woman. But, like, you could hide that more, which I don't think is a cool thing to have to do. I'm just saying, like, you could be more anonymous, whereas now, not so much. Yeah, exactly, Wildcat. Stop it. Stop it, Skellies. Yeah, you would sometimes have your photo in the back of the book, and that was it. Like, that's all you had. A moody author photo in the back of a book. I feel like all this algorithm stuff is eventually just going to crash out because it doesn't build sustainable fandoms or followings. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I think that's the wildest part of it. I don't know. I was just kind of journaling earlier today, and I feel like the world is spinning so fast sometimes, and like it's spinning faster than I am. So it almost feels like everything is moving too fast, and I'm like, can you please slow down? Just like I think with technology advancing so far and all of this stuff, like, I don't know, because I wasn't a kid that long ago, and it feels like, as maybe boomerish as it is to say, it feels like things are so different, and things are just moving more and more quickly because of technology, and I feel sometimes like the world is spinning too quickly for me to, like, catch up. Like, earlier today, I was looking to try to find an artist, because I wanted a more personal background for my VTuber. And I have one that I bought from an artist, but it's like, it's a generic background that anybody can buy. Like, it wasn't that expensive or anything. But I wanted one more personal. And I was trying to find one, and I messaged Kat, was like, hey, can you look at this artist and let me know if you think they're using AI? Because, like, I don't have an eye for that. I'm not an artist. I don't catch things the way that artists would. And Kat was like, okay, and like broke it down and was like, so here's where they're probably using it, here, like stuff like that. And I was just like really frustrated because I'm like, how am I supposed to find an artist and trust that they're not using AI? Because I would really rather support an artist than, you know, somebody that's using a bunch of AI. And it's frustrating because it makes me have less trust as a consumer, and it makes it harder to find what you're looking for. And I was just really frustrated with that. There's a lyric I love, all I need's a whisper in a world that only shouts. I like that. Back in the day when I'd get to the back of a book I loved and saw a woman wrote it, I'd chuck it into the fireplace. Nowadays, you don't have to read the whole book before that. Trap steal 500% damage to your foes. Sure, why not? 6 encounters. Let's do it. Ooh, I could go for health. I could go for money. I think I'll go money. It's hard to see if it's AI sometimes. It really is. Like, especially for a background, as opposed to, you know, with human characters, it can be a little bit easier. But you can't always tell. And it's just like, I mean, obviously artists should disclose it, but they're not gonna, you know? Like, they should, but they're not gonna. Hi, Moonlit. We are playing Hades. But I felt really frustrated. And also, by the way, before someone asks, I would commission Kat, but Kat has a lot going on, and I don't want to be like, hey, and can you do this for me? Because I know Kat won't use AI. I know Kat feels pretty strong about it.
I'll take it.
Key. I figured you hated them, and that's why you're commissioning someone else. Oh, you found me out. I don't know, Crab. This is the internet. I feel like I have to disclaim everything. The way people are like... Shit. Trap. Why don't you get on the trap? Maybe you should come over here. Oh, come on. Fine. You stopped listening to music in the car? Just let your mind wander as much as possible when driving. Driving is really good for that. You're not as tired and your focus is better. Interesting.
I can use this to unlock a weapon.
Where are we at? Ooh. Meg's coming up. Charon, you have a happy meal for me.
That's a relief. Hey, good to see you out here, mate. Looks as though you've got some fine wares up for sale, don't you?
Could get the palm. I don't know. Maybe I'll get lucky and kill Meg. Who knows?
I'm back, Meg.
Ever stubborn, aren't you? Maybe my whip might make you reconsider whatever it is that you're attempting here.
Ooh.
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
Snap.
Maybe persistence will pay off for both of us. Come then.
Hey.
What do you get?
No, don't be mean. Don't be mean. Phase 1.
Here.
Stop. Girl. This is why we broke up.
That hurt.
You hurt my feelings.
do you give up?
Oh, I need my dash. Oh, I need my dash. Whoop. How about that?
Look out below. Impossible.
Ah.
Got you.
Got ya.
Blood.
Didn't even use my death defiance.
Achilles might know what to do with this.
Hee hee. Oh my god, Mika? What happened?
Don't
In your
mind me,
book?
Father.
Betrayal? And here I thought you were gonna be like, oh my god, you did so good beating Meg.
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the underworld. But the prince decides to barge in anyway.
You also did amazing. Ooh, Mika.
Right, please.
You screamed into your pillow. Deal plus 50 damage to armor. Hell yeah. Do that. Calling you for jump scare. I've thought about doing a video on books, but I can't decide which one to do, which is an issue. I have analysis paralysis. Too many ideas. Although the one book I was trying to get digitally so that I could like annotate it on my iPad, and it does not exist digitally, which is hilarious.
Made it this far.
Do a video on analysis paralysis.
Now we're getting
Hell
somewhere.
yeah.
The once verdant plains of Asphodel are now engulfed in scintillating flame, having been flooded by the river Phlegethon, whose hideously superheated contents could bring death swiftly even to those resistant to most heat.
I'm only flame resistant, not flame proof.
What's the most gutted a book has made you? Think for me it was Storm of Swords Trial by Combat because it was like the highest of highs to lowest of lows. With Game of Thrones it's hard because I think I'm trying to remember. Like Red Wedding I already knew was gonna happen. I think that would have gutted me though if I didn't know, but I already knew that was gonna happen. Same with Trial by Combat. I don't remember if I got to Ned's death before I saw it in the show or not. That one I'm not sure. That one was wild. That was such a good, like, subversion of expectations. When you mean like gutted, do you just mean like completely devastated, or do you mean like shocked? Ew, Mika. That series is abusive. You'd seen the Red Wedding before reading it? Yeah, I think if I hadn't though, like, man, that would have fucked me up. That's how you're feeling right now?
Inferno bombers.
Stop. Stop it. Stop setting me on fire. Ass. You suck. You suck and I hate you. How about that? I hate you too. Give me that money. Trial by combat was worse because I was like, yes, woo, that's fucking awesome, hell yeah. To wait, what? There's a scene in Poppy War that's almost a one-for-one recreation of a real historical bombing of a city. It was horrific. Oh. Thought you wouldn't like it, Kita, because the magic is centered around getting high as balls off opioids. Yeah, that I don't think that's for me. But thank you for considering that. Instead of being like, well, I like this, so everyone will like this. Thank you for considering me and my preferences. I'm glad Mika's enjoying it, though.
Skull crushes.
And that you did. Oh, these fuckers. Are you fucking serious? Yeah, I don't know. From like what I've heard, I think that one might be just a lot for me. Like Game of Thrones already is a lot sometimes. Content-wise.
Nearly made it.
I kind of thought it might be funny to like go back and look at some of the books I read during like original booktube when that was more of a thing. Because like at the time, there were so many dystopian novels that were like wannabe Hunger Games, and they were not good. And I just thought it might be funny to revisit some of those because I read some weird ass ones.
Now what?
Now what? I need freaking health. All right, Charon. Charon, do you have a sandwich? Your book humor is so funny. Are you saying that to me or Mika?
Just what I need.
The searing flame and ashes of the river Phlegethon mean nothing to the ferryman Charon, who travels all the waters of the underworld bearing the dead, the damned, and all their fineries.
I do enjoy dead people's fineries.
My niece got really mad at me when I said Maze Runner's mediocre. Maze Runner is one of the ones I thought of because I was right there in the trenches reading Maze Runner and going, eh.
I'll pay for that.
There were so many though. Like some of them, I don't even remember what the titles were, but I would know if I saw the cover. It's just, it's so weird to see a lot of those books, like, because a lot of them faded into obscurity because that was just the fad, right? But then there are some that prevailed
Just tidying up a bit.
from that time period, like Sarah J. Maas, for example. I mean, she wasn't really writing dystopia, but like just from the booktube time period, it's just kind of funny. Of course, they all have updated covers that Gen Zs will like now. And personally, I think the new covers are ugly. 9 times out of 10, reworked covers, shit. Like A Darker Shade of Magic, I'm sorry, Victoria Schwab. I really like you, but... And I know you gotta sell it because you're the author, but the new covers are shit, and I stand by that. I loved the old covers. Divergent, oh yeah. Oh yeah, Divergent. Read those. They were not very good. Right, Gabby? The new covers are so bad. I'm like, these all looked so good, and then you just made them look really, I don't know, in a lot of cases generic or like ugly, like with the colors that they choose, just not appealing to the eyeball. Still need to think of my favorite books for Discord. You do, Wildcat. Oh my god, this fuck. That's me every single enemy that I'm reminded of. This fuck. This fuck. Oh yeah, this fuck too. Oh, can't. Okay, can't hit those. Have to actually avoid them. This fuck, that fuck. All the fucks. At least we got some good darkness from this run so far. Should be enough to get the next dash, which is really what I wanted. Want to get that first Death Defiance and the dash upgrade. Then we're going to need to focus on keys, although I may have enough to unlock the rest of the mirror. I think I might have 5. Maybe less because we had to unlock the bow. No!
Right.
Alright, you're finally dead. Do you hate the crushers? Yeah, they remind me of the, like, hand things from Zelda. Kind of. There was something in Zelda that functioned like that. Yeah, Wall Masters. Looking at these covers compared to the new ones, and, like, I've definitely seen worse covers, but the originals are so much better, right? Like, I really liked the red and white theme. I think first of all it works for the series, but also it looks really clean and it just looks interesting. And then the newer ones are just kind of like blah, I don't know. Like the older ones look more stylized, and I think the newer ones are like, here's the character. Like, I don't know. You'll never stop thinking the fad is bad because I don't care for it. What, dystopia? Why is good art not marketable? Oh my gosh. I can only see half of your message. Can you repost it? Whoever said, I feel embarrassed about it now, except these shit dystopia teen novels. They're all the same. I can't scroll up on chat, unfortunately. It was too long. Was that you, Crab?
Though the power of that bow is undeniable. Use it wisely.
Will do, Athena. Divine Dash epic. Hell yeah. I love Divine Dash. I miss it. Into. Bought the hardcover box set that came out in 2019 before these covers disappear forever. Yeah, I actually ordered the last Darker Shade of Magic book, the newest one that came out. I ordered it from Europe because it fit more with the other ones. I was like, I don't want these ugly covers. I think it might be a little too tall though, but I was like, whatever. The cover at least looks better. That's the other thing too, is then they don't freaking match. Covers do matter. I've said it before, but I will judge a book by its cover. And what sucks is then you get this like this mediocre series. The freaking Lightlark series has like decent covers, and then the books are apparently really bad. So, you know, it be like that.
Not now.
Not me trying to unlock that while there are foes nearby. Sir? Sir? Sir, I have 7 health. Could you not? Sir, could you not? Sir, I will deflect it. Bitch! When I was a teen, I was so full of myself, thought I was better than others because I thought certain things people liked were lesser than what I liked. Crab! Feel embarrassed about it now, except these shit dystopia teen novels. They're all the same nothing. Dude, Crab, I remember one that was real wild. It was like, oh, I wish I could tell you. I think the cover looked like a sewer or something. Like, it looked like the top of a sewer. And I think it might have been called The Compound or something. And, like, all of the people in that were separated into groups. So there were, like, builders. There was something else. Might have been explorers or I don't know. But then there was breeders. And I was like, Jesus Christ. And these are like teenagers like building a society. Like, so bizarre and unnecessary. Yep, Lacious. You had your builders. You had your scavengers maybe. I forget what the other one was. Then you had your breeders. In this teen dystopian novel. The breeders were teens too? I'm pretty sure because if I remember... Like, they all got assigned their tasks, and I think she was, like, the adventurer or whatever. And I think one of her friends was one of the breeders, if I'm remembering correctly. It's been a very long time since I read it. I never really liked that book. Like, I do like The Hunger Games, although controversially, I really hate Mockingjay. I hated Song of... The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. I hated that one. I liked Divergent at the time, but I didn't love it. Like, it was okay at the time. I think I would like it even less now. But, like, The Compound was one that it was, like, not even Divergent quality.
It's usually pretty quiet keeping watch over the pool of sticks back there, but it's sure been busy lately. Why, somebody else came through just earlier. You should have seen the look on my face when it wasn't you.
Somebody else came in.
Glad to keep things interesting.
Don't think it's controversial to hate Mockingjay. I thought it fucking sucked. Really, Lacious? Because that is not the response that I've gotten when I've said I don't like it.
Happen to know whom I should thank for the weapons just outside my chambers, Achilles?
I'm sure I wouldn't, lad. Though if I happen to run into them, I'll let them know.
You don't even remember what happens in that book? Okay, in Mockingjay, Katniss is like, from what I remember, Katniss was like seriously suffering PTSD, which obviously that makes sense. But like, they kept knocking her out, didn't they? Didn't they keep like drugging her up or something? The thing that I hated, one of the things I hated the most was that Peeta was like brainwashed. And you guys know how I feel about that. I think it's lazy 99% of the time. And, like, he's, like, brainwashed and, like, into hating her or something. And I was like, this feels like manufactured drama in this relationship that didn't need to be there on top of everything else that's already here. And it also felt like a way to make Peeta more sympathetic because of the whole, like, love triangle shipping wars that were going on, if that makes sense. But also, I really didn't appreciate how in the end, like, she blames Gale for Prim dying because it was like, they used some kind of tactic that he thought up, but it wasn't his fault because I don't think he gave the order or anything. And she ends up dying, and then Katniss like blames him for it, even though it wasn't really his fault. And it's just weird. And then in the very end, which I really hated, is like her and Peeta have kids. They're not even named in the epilogue. They just sort of exist. And I was like, what was the point of this? Because Katniss doesn't seem like she likes them. She doesn't seem happy. She seems like very fucked up from everything that happened, which makes sense. But it's like, why would you then go and have kids if you're not really in an emotional place, like, to take care of yourself? Like, kids aren't going to fix that. And it just sort of seemed more like something Peeta wanted than what Katniss wanted. And like, yeah, that's what I think too, Splinter. I think it felt to me like Peeta wore her down. Like, from what I remember, basically Peeta wanted the kids and like wore her down to have them. So then she did. They had a boy and a girl, I think. And like their names are never given. And it doesn't really feel like Katniss likes them or really wants them. Like, it doesn't feel like she's connected to them at all. And it feels like she's still very, very much fucked up from everything that happened during the Hunger Games, which you would be. So, like, that's realistic. But I don't think them, like, having this marriage and 2 kids, like, is a good idea. It kind of felt like it was just to, I don't know, please the shippers or something, to have them have a happy ending. I don't know. It was weird. I didn't like it. They're just like, well, if babies, that fixes everything. Great message. It just, eh. And let's talk about the even more PTSD'd woman now having to raise Finn's child on her own. That too. I hated that too. Because Annie was like, she, I think, was like tortured or something. Like, she was really mentally fragile because the Capitol, I think, tortured her, or like they killed her family. They did something to her. And then she ends up with Finnick, and he dies by like freaking gator in the sewer or something. He like gets eaten by I think the mutts, like the gator mutts. And so then she's pregnant alone and left trying to raise this kid when she, again, is somebody that was like really messed up from like torture and everything that the Capitol did. I'm just like, not to be an ass, but it's like, I don't think having children is like the best thing for these people right now. Like, and then she has to raise that poor kid by herself, which is such an annoying trope to be like, oh, self-sacrificing man dies, but it's okay because woman has a piece of him left through this child that they have together. It's like, okay. Yeah, the lizard men. Exactly, Mika. I liked Finnick too. I was upset when he died. Yeah, and there was like no reaction. Like, it just happened so fast, and then like we just moved on. It was weird. Watched a bit of the movie. It felt like they weren't supposed to end up romantically involved. And it sounds like it'd be better for the story if Peeta ended up doing his own thing. I think so, too. Like, I would have been happier if Katniss had just been on her own and kind of, like, worked on, you know, all of the trauma that came with that. I think that would have been fine. I don't think we even needed a time skip. I think just kind of at the end, leaving it on maybe a slightly hopeful note would have been enough. We didn't need like, oh, here's their kids. We didn't need that. Do you hold those books dear to my middle schooler heart, though? I mean, I still love the first 2. Even though, like, there are some issues I have with them, I still really love the first 2. But Mockingjay, I pretty much hated the whole book.
Here, boy. Just as long as one of your 3 heads enjoys these pets.
It just wasn't for me.
Guess what, boy? Made it all the way to Asphodel last time.
Aren't you proud of me, Cerberus?
Now to trek on back, I guess. Take care.
Despite the Underworld Prince's optimism, his old companion Cerberus, the multi-headed hound, maintains a somewhat sulky attitude for now.
I looked it up. Annie watched her district partner be beheaded in the games, and the arena was flooded. She won because she was the best swimmer. Well, there you go, Melium. Again, would fuck you up. I thought that they also killed... Maybe they killed Finnick's family. I thought they killed one of their families. Or something.
Olympus knows of him, bestowing on him all their worthless blessings here within my realm. Our realm. Explain to me how exactly this is possible, Nix. Either your limitless power has considerably waned, or you are up to something.
Do not question my power, Hades. Your son was bound
Oh,
to
is she
be
gonna
discovered the
smack him
closer he
down?
came to the surface. The Olympians are pleased to know they have a distant relative and bid him welcome
Smack
to their
daddy down,
mountain.
Nyx.
That is all. Their influence is very limited.
Blood and darkness. Do not speak to me about their influence. I've seen their influence firsthand. You've made a foolish mistake.
It turns out daddy's into that.
You would speak to me of foolish mistakes. You cannot change the course that has been set. Try all you like.
Ha.
Ah,
Ha. Ha 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 ha, Dad. Hunger Games was very good. Second half of Catching Fire was great. All of Mockingjay was bad. As fucked up as it is to say, I feel like in the Hunger Games, like the arena itself is like the best part of the books. Like the most interesting, at least. And I think that's true of Catching Fire.
Some sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
Hell yeah, Fountain Chamber in Tartarus. Free.
Work authorized. A fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
Battle Royale was amazing. Then nobody talks about the sequel because people like the death battle. Like, I don't even mean just like, yeah, kill each other, but like the actual, like just Katniss using her intelligence to move through it and survive is very compelling. Especially because, you know, everybody loves an underdog, right? But then Mockingjay was like, just... Well, it wasn't interesting to read, at least for me.
What once was a small lounging area within the House of Hades now is sealed off, in utter shambles since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, warning the missing prince.
Cerberus destroyed the lounge again.
Aw. He just missed us. Hey, girl.
The prodigal son returns. Everyone's saying I went easy on you, Zag.
Don't worry, Meg. I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
Look, I have a reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way. Now leave me be and don't think you're gonna be so lucky next we meet out there.
Splinter, stop it. How dare you? Controversial opinion, don't like Battle Royale that much. I have not... That was a book before it was a movie, right? I think so, because I have not read that. But how do you feel about Squid Game, Lacius?
How goes it, Shades?
Hey, who's the one with the whip? She's something else. Wow. She gonna get you. Manga, I believe. Oh, okay. You thought the first season of Squid Game was great? Haven't seen the second? I have not watched anything of
I'll
Squid
sleep
Game.
when I'm dead.
All right, greater reflex. Oh, wait.
Show me something new.
Unlock. Let's see. Greater reflex. 53. I really want the other side of the mirror. actually.
Nyx's power.
The other abilities. Can't wait to watch Squid Game Season 2, buy the deluxe version of the game, and pay Netflix a premium sub for the movie and the Squid Game merchandise. From what I gather, it's the usual death battle storyline. First one is game, second is hero returning to disrupt the system. I'm gonna write a battle royale where the main character just dies. It's gonna be one book. And that's gonna be it. They die in the arena. There's no... Afterwards, they have to, like, be a symbol of rebellion. They just die.
Hey, Skelly, you look like you know your way around Tartarus. Found some of this ancient Titan blood out there, and I was looking to score some more.
You come
Yeah,
to
not
the
even at the
place
end,
you got
like
now,
halfway
pal.
through.
It's your mean weapons back there that can find this stuff. Once you get all the way through Tartarus with one, that's all the blood you're gonna get. For the time being, anyhow.
How am I supposed to keep track of which weapons I've earned these with, then?
I don't know. There's always the invention of writing stuff down. You'll figure something out.
Sass. Like, I don't know, write it down, bitch. All this ooey gooey blood. Nothing to spend it on.
I'll have to come back later.
You know a game that sort of does that, but spoilers. What? I bet that's been written. Alacious. How dare. That is my brilliant idea that no one has thought of.
The underworld. I need your strength.
Oh, change of plan. I like it.
That looks like a Daedalus hammer.
Ooh, hammer. Hammer time.
Enchantments for my weapon.
We'll do flurry slash.
Daedalus, wherever you may be right now, thank you.
Eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it, eat it. And then whoever does win gets out and just goes, nah, I'm good, not doing that again, and just leaves with their prize and goes on with their life. Angel feathers.
Each time the prince delves back into the underworld, its ever-shifting chambers realign to frustrate his attempts to perhaps map it out.
Built to ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that.
We'll see about that, Dad. It's kind of like the next Hunger Games movie on Haymitch. Or is that a book? So she put one out about President Snow, everyone's favorite character. And then she's writing one about Haymitch.
What is it now?
Which also has a super long title, like The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which is so long and unnecessary.
Back to dust.
What? Why? I don't know, Wildcat money. I mean, maybe she genuinely enjoys writing them. I don't know. I shouldn't be that cynical about it, I guess, but...
Don't keep me waiting.
Possibly money? People responded really well to Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, which was wild for me because I read that before a lot of other people did. And I don't say that to be a hipster, just that book came out with not a lot of fanfare.
Lord Ares.
And then they were like, oh, we're going to make a movie. And then everyone was like into it all of a sudden. And then they're like, this is so good. And I was like, oh, that was not my experience, but you do you.
It is a veritable crime your father distances himself from all the rest of us. It is fortunate that you
Embrace
yourself
the
are not so
hipster.
disagreeable.
I was just surprised that there wasn't more of... it wasn't more of a big deal that it came out because of how popular the Hunger Games was. And I think still is, or at least... It may not sell merch the way some of the other series do, but I think people still enjoy it or at least remember it fondly. So I thought her putting out a new book, people were going to be like super into it. And then nobody really talked about it. Like some people did, but it wasn't at all like the moment that I expected it to be. And it wasn't until the movie was announced and the trailers came out that I saw a lot of people talking about the book all of a sudden. And everyone was like, you know, screaming, crying, and throwing up about how much they liked it. And I was sitting there like, what? The movie did pretty well too. I saw just one scene from the movie and decided to not watch it. Yeah, the movie I think did do well. Although the movie people were more split about, I think, than the book. I think the book was rated more favorably than the movie. Guess I'll do Curse of Pain this time. Key. I mean, of all these book movie dystopian series, I feel like Hunger Games is the only one, me trying to play this and read chat, only one with any real lasting impact. Yeah, I would agree with that. Aside from, well, like, I guess Battle Royale, because that came out first. And then you have, like, Squid Game and stuff. So that obviously is part of the legacy. But yeah, for the most part, a lot of those series just died. Like Divergent, they didn't even finish the movies, which is hilarious.
Brimstones. Oh, it's her. It must be a mess.
Oh, it's her.
Hi there.
Is she naked?
Olympus,
Maybe.
Why, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
Oh, congrats, Mika. You finished it. Wildcat, I think you could make it smutty if you tried. People don't care about prequels nearly as much. Yeah, but it's one of those villain prequels, so I kind of feel like people are a little bit more into those. We'll do Wave of Despair.
Interested? In the power to break hearts? Sure, I don't see why not.
President Snow was a dweeb, I agree. And then they, like, made him hot in the movie. So then, of course, people were like, oh, his crimes are fine. Like, all right. I don't think that was the point.
A bottle of nectar.
Wasn't he played by Donald Sutherland? I meant, like, the young version of him. Great Destroyer. Yeah, Wildcat, that could be smutty. I think you should add it. I think people want to be titillated by climate change. I'm not saying he was ugly. I'm just saying I thought that's what I was referring to. Him when he was younger.
Don't come back.
Yeah, get fucked, asshole.
Had enough.
Hee hee. Oh, I don't want to give you the nectar.
In the name of Hades.
Doom effect deals more damage when applied multiple times. Sure. don't have the scroll yet to tell me which ones I need.
Oh no.
Seal the chamber.
Fuck you, Dad.
Found me, huh? Almost there.
Enough.
That's that.
What a bunch of buttholes. Night, Wildcat. Thanks for hanging. Excuse you, witch. Okay, we have 2 keys. We need 10. Wow, rude. Well, she was a witch.
Out. Should be something useful here.
Yeah, let's do extra damage to armor. And we'll do the health too. Gonna get a palm.
More witches?
Man, having a Daedalus hammer really changes the game.
Who's next?
This cluster.
delicious.
I'll upgrade this one.
Better blessing.
All right, we are at chamber 12. Let's go see Charon.
Got to say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon. So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come to help me out? Brilliant.
Here, have a present.
Charon, you've been such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude.
I know.
Wait, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift. Though, you're insisting, aren't you? I don't know what to say, mate.
Bone hourglass.
I'll take this one.
It feels unseemly to make contact from that most unpleasant boatman's stash of ill-gotten wares. Nonetheless, this was an opportunity.
After you take damage, damage foes around you briefly deflect. Yes.
Your wisdom guide me.
I will do that. Here's some juice, Bone Man. Yeah. He loves it. He loves that juice.
Hey there, Meg.
Howdy.
Even if you manage to get past me, there's no getting out of Asphodel. You saw what it was like. You really want to go back there?
Yeah, I guess.
It's not a matter of want. The way out is there, in that direction, past the River of Flame.
You're more stubborn than your father. I never thought that such a thing was possible. You are a waste of time. You suffer. Kill.
Ma'am. Hi, D-Jam. We played a Cartoon Network Mario Party clone. And now we're playing Hades.
You're running out of chances, Zagreus. Back me up, wretches of Tartarus, right now.
Crab. Quick, what's your opinion on Mockingjay? There's only one right answer. No pressure.
That's just not enough.
I don't want to catch.
I will not let you win. Give Hades my regards.
Ah, cheers for that, Meg.
You know the book To Kill a Mockingbird? It's not quite the same.
Oh, wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. And, anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Back already.
Shove it up your butt, Dad.
Achilles, is it really true that Cerberus ripped the lounge up right after I left? He must have gotten in a lot of trouble.
I only wish you could have seen it, lad. The place looked like a vineyard after a typhoon. Your Lord Father was livid, but he never gets so angry with the dog. Poor Dusa, though, she's picking the place up.
Oh no. I wonder what became of Dusa. She's always worried Father's going to fire her even without something like this. How you holding up, boy? Eating well lately? All 3 mouths full and happy?
Each terrifying maw of the infernal watchdog Cerberus responds affirmatively, one after the next, as if to reassure the ever-doubting prince.
You don't like it when I pet your other heads, huh? No. Father, what happened to the lounge? The only place for anyone to have a little fun around here, and you seal it shut.
Oh, I had little choice about that, boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very much upset. Utterly tore the place to shreds. It's now under repair. All thanks to you.
You're really blaming me for not minding the dog while I was out and while you all were here.
I lay the blame entirely upon you, yes. Who else? It's fortunate that Cerberus has calmed himself since then. Come to his senses, I should say. May you yet come to yours.
No.
What's
Don't tell
that
me what to
there?
do.
Something from the fates.
Darkness guide you, child. You have outgrown this house. Of that I am now certain. Should you return again here, I shall keep you safe.
I won't forget you, Nyx, I swear it.
Oh, it's just the final book in the Hunger Games trilogy, DJM. I just don't like it.
Hello, Mira. Need more of those keys. Skelly, you mentioned the ancient bit of blood I found in Tartarus. Know what I'm supposed to do with this stuff?
Wouldn't know a thing about it. Definitely doesn't have anything to do with those infernal arms of yours, some of which appear to still be unavailable to you, as I understand.
Unlock those first, then, huh? Got something new to try.
Items from the Well of Charon have durations increased by +4 encounters. Oh, who gives the coin purse then? Somebody gives you a coin purse and you start off with like 100 coins. I thought that was Charon, but I guess not. Well then.
Okay.
F. Still think Skelly's barrel ribcage makes him look like a Turian. He does. Oh, is it Hypno great?
I can do this. First get past the wretched shades of Tartarus.
Welcome back,
Easier said
Mika.
than done. And doubtless I'll be running into Meg. The River of Flame ought to be just beyond. Find a way
Farthest
up to
chamber
Elysium
reached
from there,
22.
and after that,
So we were kind of close to
Alright.
boss 2.
Let's give it another shot. Let's go, Coronacht.
Can't believe I need 10 keys for the mirror.
The courtyard of the House of Hades is kept neat
So
and
many.
orderly, in contrast to the terrifying sprawl that lies beyond.
It's not that orderly, really.
You good, Luna? Luna's getting scritches. She's in her little hoodie
No turning
to
back.
keep warm.
Crashing waves. The trident.
Done reading for the night. Did take a peek at the dedication for the last book. It reads, "To my dear readers who stayed with this series until the end and came prepared with a bucket for their tears." Mika? Hello, terrified Mika. The beauty of a sad book is you can always just close it. You don't have to look at it anymore.
Number 2. It's got to be. Then, in the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Ahoy there, little Hades. You recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
I'll do title dash.
Looks like I caught a big one. The power of the seas should be home.
Heh. Get fucked. It's Mika.
All mine.
We'll go get Athena.
Now.
You've met your distant relatives by now. We don't all share the same demeanor nor see eye to eye. Though all of us, I think, wish you the best.
Resist damage from traps. Yes, please.
Strength of the goddess.
I'm going for the nectar. At some point you can buy keys, right? Or am I thinking you can trade them in for nectar?
More. Who should I give this to?
Hi, cat. You can buy them with treasure, I believe. Oh, maybe that's it. I thought you could buy them. I just couldn't remember. I think we have to have the broker unlocked, though. I'm trying to unlock the mirror. Ooh. Treasure. Hell yeah. Been lurking while finishing Animal Crossing. Cat, did you see Hello Kitty Island Adventure? Oh no, I missed that. It's like Animal Crossing, but it's Hello Kitty. It was recently released on Steam.
A key to a weapon.
A key to your heart. Apparently it's really good too, is it? Karen has keys sometimes too. But same with gems from the broker. Oh yeah, I think every now and then you can buy them from Charon, Gabby. I think you're right. I don't think they're super common though. Not common, so working my way to 200. 200 keys? The hell you need 200 keys for?
A gift.
A gift. Well. It's a lot of locks. Oh, it's for a theme? What, for the lounge?
To bits.
You bear the blessing of Athena, yes? She would protect you from your enemies, whilst I would rather that you slay them and be done.
Want to buy everything, of course, because I'm out of my mind. Battle Rage. After saying a failure, next attack or special deals more damage. Sure.
The War God's power.
Theme is like a border for your boons and winning list after a run. Just aesthetic. 200 keys, though. Keys give you a theme based off of Than. Chamber 9. Even the underworld isn't immune to inflation.
More louts. Increase title dash. What do we have? Attack deals plus 30 damage. Slain foes have a 15% chance to drop heart items. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna go gems. Oh god.
That is far enough.
Fuck you, Dad.
Surrounded. At least I'm picking up some coin.
Silver lining, Zagreus.
Your turn. Just a bit longer.
Ugh, why do I bother?
There we are. I'll hang on to these.
Heh. Already got the one for 100 nectar. That took so long too. Which theme was that? There's one for 25k darkness. I'm only at 15k. Cat, what the f— That's so much.
Should be useful.
Called Woodland for the nectar. It's my fave theme, like outside, but also Artemis. I don't know if I bought any of those. I haven't checked my PS5 file in a really long time, so I don't remember. 4 keys. I need 10 keys, damn it. Karen, do you have a key?
Karon's shop.
You have a hammer, though. Ha!
Fine day to you as well there, mate. Now let's have a look at your supplies, shall we?
Hammer.
Should help keep me going.
Hold attack to shoot rapidly. Let's
Good as new.
go. So far in the game, everyone's just saying loops of lines now. Nothing unique. Wow.
And there you are again. Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you run amok in his domain like this.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job.
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities. Come closer.
No.
Not a scratch.
Fuck you.
Try this. Requesting immediate assistance.
Stop that.
I don't think so.
You're dead.
Go. Hello. Thank you for the sandwich. Drop food, damn it.
Oh, damn it.
Just casually murder that witch as I go by.
What?
Eat it!
Yes. Good.
Hee hee. Feel like the whole theme thing was made just for you, Cat.
You're going nowhere, boy.
Shut up, Dad. You're having a hard time with the collage? Just put a bunch of pictures of you crying, Mika. I think that'll
be a little short of coin.
I think that'll do it. Eris. Fuck Eris. Anyway. I think I'm gonna get that. Deal 50% damage to striking undamaged foes. I wish I could get my Death Defiance. But it's fine.
So much for Tartarus. Getting warmer.
So what was the book about? Mika just starts sobbing.
Wave makers.
Settle down over here. You too.
That ought to keep me going for a bit.
Hermes.
Off we go. Bone rakers. How many now?
Food.
Gust of air. This mark, almost like a bat wing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hey boss, found you. Good. Hermes, at your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally I wouldn't get mixed up, but for you, I'll be making an exception. Now come on, we've both got places to be.
Each time you enter a chamber, gain a bit of wealth.
Appreciate the lift, Lord
Get
Hermes,
some
sir.
money.
Now let's go.
So I can hopefully afford that Death Defiance. Return.
Slam dancers.
Come here.
All clear.
I'll boost the dash. Let's go see Athena.
Why, it's the barge of death.
Oh, hooray. So, Kat, you said you were playing Animal Crossing. Who's your favorite villager? Fuck you, buddy. Ruby, is that the bunny with the red eyes?
Lady Athena.
Yes. You love Ruby? All right, who's your least favorite, Kat?
I accept this message.
Who are you trying to get to move out? Dude, I love Divine Dash. I also love the title dash. But it would be epic. Tough call. Tough call. I think I'm going to go with bronze skin, though, because we didn't do that yet. It'll just make things easier when trying to, you know, check off the list. You've had the same villagers for years. They're not allowed to leave. Okay, well, who's your least favorite? Even if you don't want them to leave, who's your least favorite? Who's speaking parcel tongue over here? Calm down, ma'am. Why don't you find a friend? Instead of sitting here hissing to yourself. Out of the ones you have, I guess Fang, but that's more because he's another cranky. You don't want the cranky? Or is it just too much cranky? Give me that key.
Whichever god I don't pick won't be pleased.
I very much appreciated that.
Deal more damage when slamming foes into barriers. You get enough cranky from Tom? Which one's Tom?
Generous offering of aid. You must not know me very well. Death shall come regardless, either to your enemies or you.
Oh, okay. I think I know who that is.
You can't stay mad forever.
Come here.
Your slight against me is already forgotten, for I was more than pleased to witness such a monstrous show of force.
Okay, Ares. Attack inflicts doom, I guess.
Got to keep pushing. Never been this far.
Ares, you fucking suck. He is the most boring, probably. Happy meal.
All in one place, mate.
Thanks, man. Cast lobs a large explosive that bursts into festive fog. Sure, why not? I'll do that. Ooh. Here we are. Boss number 2.
Hello?
Hey, buddy.
Oh, great.
Wonder if he improves, gets worse, or stays the same in Hades 2? I could answer that. If you're curious, I could tell you.
Protect it.
Be nice, Lerny. Ah!
That's what you get.
Do you want to know, you may know already, about upsetting lore I've come across since I'm too deep in the game? I want to know. It's the game lore that I know. I'm fine. I know a few things anyway. Oh, about 2? Whether or not I should say about Ares?
Should fetch me something good back home.
You made some good progress. We have, considering we just started. This is like run 5, I think. The only thing that I've upgraded so far at the mirror, we have 1 Death Defiance, and then we have the extra dash, but that's it. He fancies Nyx, and they keep using me as a messenger to flirt. I hate it. Nyx flirts back. Not the ship I wanted, cat. Well then. Not enough monies.
Take me up. Check.
Thank you. Thanks, chat.
The fields of Elysium.
Escaped Asphodel. Thank you, guys.
The rare heavenly splendors of Elysium, reserved for only the most great of mortal souls, spread forth luxuriantly all about the fire-stepping prince.
Luxuriantly? Really?
I'll go for the heart.
Bright swords. Bye. That eyeball, is that him? Feeling good.
Hell yeah.
Chariot.
The moms belong together. Yeah, I don't really like the Nyx Ares pairing. Ares is the most boring of the gods. She basically says she doesn't want a relationship with him, but she likes being flattered. I mean, girl boss. She's like, I don't really like you, but you can keep complimenting me if you want. Up that.
What do we have here? In the name of Hades.
Tag is faster.
Exactly what I need.
Death Defiance, and I'll take this Darkness. Ooh, hammer.
Flame wheels.
Not the teeny ones. Not the teenies.
You want to die again?
Hammer.
This spell could use a little fine-tuning.
Attack deals plus 200 damage to distant foes. Sure.
Quite the bow. Great shields. Olympus, I accept this message.
Bone Hourglass rank up. Man, it's really tempted me with that Divine Dash. Specialist Strong and can deflect. We'll do that. gonna go with gems. Sir, please die. Freaking chariots.
Gemstones.
And more gems. Oh. Try to get another heart. Oh, we got a well.
Regenerating.
It is, but we have bigger problems, Zagreus.
Much better.
20% movement speed will do that, and increase health. Key or darkness? Key. That did not kill the eye? All right.
I can use this.
Hell yeah. Death Defiance restores more health than usual. Replenish one use.
Appreciate the backup.
Thanks. Kat, did you ever get that fish you were missing? Oh boy. No. It hates me. Where do you have to get it?
Hold, fiend. You'll walk not one more step toward the light of day, so long as I am here.
You know where you can put that fisting glove you're wearing?
2 against
in
1.
your own butt.
Seems hardly fair. Oh well. Let's kill him and be done, King.
Theseus, the Bull of Minos.
Oh, it's on the surface?
I'd be honored if we had a sporting contest here.
A naked attempt to sway me from my convictions. Defend yourself, you blackguard, and may the gods show you some mercy, for I shall not.
Apparently there's an interesting ratio to catching fish. River looked up if you want to know. Sure.
He's angry.
The roaring of the crowd fills me with strength. Wide open.
I only have one cast. At this point. Which I just realized.
Your battle prowess leaves much to be desired. I see you, fiend.
Fight on.
No holding back. Keep cheering as we battle to the last. Bullhorn! You are all talk. You know that, don't you, Finn? Sir, you should not be here. The fiend has fangs. Be gone!
Yo, Minotaur's down.
Fiend!
You're next, King.
Lady Artemis,
Whew.
I beg you, guide my spear.
Artemis, why?
Gods are helping him.
Back, fiend! Now, fiend! You've no defense against my blessed spear, blackguard. Take this!
get fucked. Oh my god. 3 HP in a dream.
Oh, I can't seem to open it.
Hell yeah.
I'll take the service exit, thanks.
You think you can just walk away from me?
Better off this way.
Fuck you, Theseus, and your shitty boat. That's right. Your shitty boat, too.
Worth it.
I'm gonna get those two. Buy 9 Well of Charon items and 1 escape attempt. Hey, got an achievement.
I can do this. I can do this. Ground floor.
At last, the willful prince has ventured all the way up to the surface of the mortal realm. Yet still he is encased within the earth itself. The gateway to the underworld. A threshold from which there is no escape.
We'll see about that. Oh no, not this.
The multi-headed Cerberus stands vigilant before the underworld's entryway. The tales of what happens to those foolish enough to attempt to pass are far too graphic to describe.
So it's really come to this, boy. After everything we've been through. Well then, this is how it has to be. There's nothing left to say. Except for, on your guard. No, but seriously, boy. I know why you're here. There has to be a way to make you look the other way. What if I helped you with the satyr problem? Would you let me go? Please. I have to find Persephone. My mother. You know what this means to me.
This is so funny because we haven't even seen the flashback. So we don't even, story-wise, we don't even know why he's doing this. And then he's like, I have to find my mother. And you're like, oh. All right. Oh, cool. Thanks, Kat. Oh, you posted it before? Did you post it in chat, Kat? Because I can't scroll. I can't click off the game. The devs are so based for scaring everyone into thinking you're going to fight Cerberus. Yeah, well, about that. Also, I totally forgot what happened in this part because I was just thinking about what happens in 2. Like the area that you have to go through. And I was like, oh man, I'm glad I don't have to do that. Apparently, if you press the catch button fast enough when it flashes, it's a 50-50 on if it's the legendary one or the rare one. If you're slower, still within the flash, then it's 50-50 on if it's rare or common. Oh. That's interesting, Kat.
After a moment's hesitation and deliberation, the voracious Hound of Hell barks once, affirmatively toward the prince, who sets off in search of something that can sate the monster's appetites.
Good. Now I just need to head off the beaten path here and see what I can find.
Yeah, sometimes in roguelite like this, you can jump ahead in the story. It's just funny because we have not seen that flashback at all. And he's like, you know why I'm here.
Lots on offer here. Should check this.
All right, let's go.
Huh? Crushed.
Eat it, rats.
Not poisoned at the moment, thanks.
Well, I drank it anyway. Could you imagine if we picked right and then just like went right to Hades? At this point, just seemed like very silly. Oh, there you are. Ew, not these gross ones.
Olympus, I accept this message.
When you deflect attacks, it deals more damage. All right, do that.
Hope this can get me out of here. I'm back. Oh.
Side hustle is actually really great for this area.
Which tunnel?
Alrighty, we'll go down this one. Oh, these motherfuckers. No. Die. I hate them. I'll get some darkness. Oh my gosh, that one just keeps getting like wrecked by the by the blade. F. Yo.
Safer storage. That's good. Disgusting. Cerberus will love it.
Well,
Heading back. Oh, Cerberus. You hungry, Cerberus? I bet you are. Here's the fee.
any boons you find are more potent. Uncle, now isn't really the time for that. Or this. Alright, well, I guess we'll do this one.
It's high tide.
I mean, you know, I think we should just YOLO it at this point. We're just gonna YOLO it. I guess we have one chance to maybe get a Death Defiance replenish from Athena, but or no, that's Poseidon. Well, never mind then, we don't. And also, I don't think Poseidon has one. But also, we already used it this run, so I don't think we'd get it again anyway. So, like, YOLO, I guess.
All right, boy, I got your favorite treat. But you have to promise to let me pass if I hand it over, okay?
Terrifying Cerberus accepts the fetid sack and scans the darkened hall for where best to consume the stomach-turning contents.
I owe you one, boy.
Cerberus vanquished, not really. One of them did, Crab. Athena has 2, Chaos has 1. Well, I mean, we have we have like nothing upgraded so far. And we're about to go to Hades. I have 1 cast. I have 1 Death Defiance that's used, so I don't have any. But even still, I only have 1 at all. That's it. I just have my little dash. That's the only thing upgraded. YOLO!
I did it.
Oh, you might be right, Great Destroyer. I think Ares might have 1.
Wow. Oh, of course.
I never grew accustomed to the air up here. It gusts senselessly whichever way it pleases. I suppose you must prefer it to the stillness of the air below.
You know, you're right. The air up here seems pretty good so far. But I will reserve judgment till I've had my fill. I have to say, though, Father, the Helm of Darkness suits you. I'm touched you dust it off on my account.
I just gotta beat Hades, see your mom, and then get the flashback. That would be really funny.
It should not have had to come to this. For all your antics with me yet around the house, I always kept my temper, have I not? Unlike you.
Well, let's see. You've berated me repeatedly and often. You've lied to me, mustered a bunch of incompetent wretches to try to kill me, but sure. I'll grant that you've always kept most of your anger bottled up. All that's about to change, then?
We're gods, boy. Killing one another is our lot. Although I always thought I was above it. I told you that you cannot leave this place. It seems I must enforce my rules myself. I'm sending you home. Now.
Looked it up just to make sure. It looks like in this one it's 2 from Athena and 1 bonus from Chaos, unfortunately. Yeah, I didn't think that, like, I didn't think that we were gonna get it, but...
No, you're going home.
Go away, Daddy.
I suppose that you must hate the very sight of me. You'll understand then why I wear the Helm of Darkness. Your eyes deceive you, boy. Darkness.
But walk into the booze cloud, Dad.
I guess so.
Stubborn oaf.
Wretched excuse for a father.
Got him.
Utter disrespect. Darkness.
Don't be rude.
Darkness. You see,
Don't be rude.
darkness.
These fucks. Can you stop?
Darkness.
I'm getting cranky. Past his bedtime.
Darkness. Really?
Yeah.
Got you.
Hi, you fucker.
To have been brought this low by my own ungrateful
First health
child.
bar.
I would expect such treatment from my brothers, but from you.
Great.
This.
He's a little upsetty.
Now this.
Ooh.
Would that you applied yourself to something worth the while.
You know what? I'm pretty happy with that.
Damn you, father.
Oh, thanks, crap.
Shades of the dead mill constantly within the house, complaining of their woes and seeking audience from any who would listen.
I listen.
I'm up.
Thank you, guys. I'm always so proud. Kat, you probably have more hours in this than I do. Trying to get all the keys.
Hey, you're back. Wait, what happened? My list says you got killed by a redacted? What's that even mean? I've never seen anything like this.
I'm pretty happy with that for run 5 with like hardly any upgrades. Getting to Hades and taking down his first health bar, that's pretty good. I mean, I was fortunate that I had the good upgrades for the bow, but still.
Don't want to talk about it. Surprise, Hypnos. I got you this.
Whoa, you can't bring that in here. Just kidding. Thanks. But wait, I'll trade you. Look.
Cheers, Hypnos.
You have so much help from the mirror. Still valid. You're probably doing heats, though.
What are these shades up to now?
It's also the type of experience with FromSoft games. You eventually get used to the mechanics and can really notice the improvements. It's super satisfying. Can be hard to measure that progress. Yeah, I mean, I think the first time I beat Hades, I probably had like 3 Death Defiances. So I'll take it.
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
What, wait, you're
A
giving me your codex?
gift?
I can't accept something like this.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare. Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
Hell yeah. With badass boons and fists. Fists are your favorite?
I mean, old father's nice to you at least, isn't he, boy?
Almost beat the game before getting the codex. Oh, that would have been so funny. We still need to get like the urns and everything. Oh my gosh. We probably want the Fated List of Minor Prophecies.
Let's do it.
Should probably get that
Fated
first.
List of minor prophecies. That sounds somewhat exciting, I suppose.
I don't really need the keepsake collection yet. Probably want to go for the urns and the fountains.
Wonder where Nyx went. What are your sisters up to these days, Meg? I've not seen them around.
Huh, you will.
We're stretched a little thin, as you can see. Some kind of war up there meant lots of business here. I'm left to hold the line and deal with you.
Mwah. Okay, let's go.
Hey, that must be the fated list. Who am I
Let's
to
see.
question fate?
Did I really meet all of them already? Oh wow, I guess I did.
My extended family seems an interesting lot.
Oh, and I did this too. The son of the god of the dead shall someday reveal a portion of the underworld codex entrusted to him.
Achilles' codex. I'm getting somewhere with it.
I literally just got it. The son of the god of the dead shall someday break free from the realm in which he was born. Ah, I wish we could get that. That'd be so fucking funny. To like start so early with 1,000 darkness. Meet the rulers of the underworld. Yeah, it's gonna take more time. Oh, we got gems, though. I think this is just... mostly decorative. All right. So we'll do urns.
The ever-shifting chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
Doesn't Demeter unlock from reaching the surface, or do you have to get one clear? I think she unlocks when you reach the surface, maybe? I don't know if you have to clear... I don't think you have to beat Hades before you see Demeter. I don't think so. So yeah, probably the surface, maybe?
Work is approved upon my father's name. Not like he's paying any heed. Father.
Cool. I have 6 keys, damn it. I don't even want to spend my darkness at this point, because, like, I'd rather have the other abilities anyway, but also I can just save for the Death Defiance.
Skelly.
Skilly. Speaking of Death Defiance.
You, mate. Thought you might get a kick out of this.
For me, pal? Awful nice of you, just awful nice. But guess what? I got this for you. Tit for tat, you understand? A deal's a deal.
Cheers, mate.
We got his tooth.
Once in a while, pal, you're gonna see a real fancy bozo try to ruin your good time. You'll know him because he's glowing like a light. But that's his special armor, see? You gotta punch right through it. He's gonna shrug you off until you do.
For
Are you
a
talking
good
about
time,
armored
beware the
enemies?
fancy glowing bozos on my quest. Check. What's this one do?
Okay, we got the coin purse and the tooth. Well, that was very successful. I'll take it.
Another day in Tartarus. Or night. I have no idea.
51. Pretty good. I'll take it. Oh, okay. Well, it is 1 o'clock. I don't want to get into another run, especially if we end up getting really far. Because it'll take a while. Thank you guys, though, for hanging with me, for humoring me while I played more Hades. And while we played that Cartoon Network Mario Party. I hope you guys had fun. We still have plenty of games left in the bin. The bin of surprise. The tiny bin and the big bin. So we'll be back. Progress saved 2 minutes ago. Save now. We will be back tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. EST. Cat for the Win will be joining on Thursday for fun, if you're interested in that collab life. But yeah, so far we're going to Sunday, which is day 59. And we got lots more games to check out.